Coming up next, Episode 1, Dr. Robert's Countdown, the top 11 songs from 1974. What if we could go back, to a time, to a moment, to a song? There is a fifth dimension. It is an area which we call the quick spin zone.
I don't know how to put this, but kind of a big deal.
From the new Mother Nature studio, here's your host, Dr. Robert.
Thank you, Jaime. Best sidekick in the business. And you are in the zone. Welcome to this edition of Quick Spin. And we'll count down the top 11 songs that marked the year in rock and roll. So, without any further ado, let's fire up the time machine and go for a little ride.
Activating hyperdrive.
1974. This content is made for the enjoyment or education of viewers, rather than for the sole purpose of getting views. Please hit like and subscribe. Number 11.
Let's kick this off with a banger. Here's BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive, with You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet.
She looked at me with a big bright eye. Said you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something that's...
Randy wrote the stutter into the song as a jab to his brother Gary, who had a speech impediment. During recording, the band didn't even tune their instruments. It was just a quote-unquote work song to warm up, to get the amps and mics set properly. Randy thought he sounded like Frank Sinatra when it was recorded without the stutter, so they went back to the first recording and the song went number 1 by December. Gary lost the stutter, but the song never did.
Number 10.
Number 10 on our countdown features original drummer John Rutsey. Here's Rush with maybe Geddy Lee's favorite song, Working Man. Rush released their self-titled debut album on their own label, Moon Records. A DJ named Donna Halper from Cleveland, Ohio, listened to the last track, Working Man, and put it on the air, giving the band liftoff. One reason, running at a little over 7 minutes, the song gave plenty of time for a DJ to take a bathroom or smoke break.
Doctor. Immediately, the radio station received calls from people asking when the new Led Zeppelin album was coming out. They were surprised to learn that the vocalist was not Robert Plant, but Geddy Lee, lead singer for a new band called Rush. This song tells the story of a typical working man, stuck in his routine of putting in his hours, coming home, then doing it all over again the next day. He has greater ambitions, but doesn't seem to have the will to act on them. It seems to me I could live my life a lot better than I think I am.
Thanks, Geddy.
Number 9.
From north of the border, another scintillating singer-songwriter, Gordon Lightfoot. Sundown, and you better take care.
Sundown, you better take care if I find you.
The inspiration for this song came from when Lightfoot worried about his girlfriend who was out at the bars all day while he was home writing songs. Gordon recalled, it was written just around sundown.
Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
What's your favorite from Gordo's catalog? A very accomplished Canadian singer-songwriter.
Looking for the quintessential classic rock channel? This isn't just another classic rock channel. This is designed to be the ultimate experience for rock fans young and old. Cliff Notes style for the ADHD in all of us, and the fastest, most comprehensive rock and roll countdown show. Oh, and with info bubbles.
This day in rock history.
And did we mention the host? Dr. Robert. And each episode with a mystery rocker.
What?
Music news.
Overnight, flames reaching the iconic Malibu neighborhood.
And rock trivia and music polls with posts for your opinions. Tell them you heard it on the X. Back to the countdown. Number 8.
What's a game, girl, if you never lose? Ozark Mountain Daredevils with Jackie Blue. Jackie is in pursuit of happiness, but never gives anything a chance to make her happy. Easily bored, little flighty. OMD, from Springfield, Missouri, sported long hair and a hell-raising attitude, which is the theme for their first major hit, If You Want to Get to Heaven, You Gotta Raise a Little Hell.
Number 7.
This smooth-flowing tune became an instant hit for this band. The Doobie Brothers check in at number 7 with Black Water.
Black water, keep rolling on the path just the same. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on rolling, Mississippi moon.
The Doobies are one of the few bands with hits sung by 3 different singers. Tom Johnston, Michael McDonald, and thanks to Black Water, Patrick Simmons. What's your go-to tune when you're behind the wheel? Drop a comment, like and subscribe.
This day in rock history.
In 1974, Hank Aaron of the Atlanta Braves breaks Babe Ruth's home run record by hitting his 715th career home run, while young Frankenstein.
You know, I don't mean to embarrass you, but I'm a rather brilliant surgeon. Perhaps I could help you with that hump.
What hump?
The Godfather Part 2, The Poseidon Adventure, and of course Blazing Saddles by Mel Brooks were all box office hits. And Bon Scott took the stage with The Lads Down Under for the first time in Sydney, Australia.
And I sit next to you, girl.
Scott became the final piece to this band's puzzle. But on December 1st, 1974, Genesis performed at the Lyric Theater in Baltimore, Maryland. The group concentrated upon material from their latest recording, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and is their last to feature the lead vocalist, Peter Gabriel. And this rockabilly crossover hit by Billy Swan hit number 1, both the Billboard Hot 100 and Hot Country Singles charts. Coming in at number 6, here's Billy Swan with I Can Help. Billy Swan secured his own recording deal with Monument Records after his return to Nashville in August 1973. I just started playing these chords along with a Rhythm Master drum machine, and the song came in about 20 minutes. I didn't always write that quickly, but from my experience, the ones that come quickly are the good ones. At the Amusement and Music Operators Association Jukebox Awards in 1975, the song was awarded Jukebox Pop Record of the Year for being the year's highest-earning pop music song played on jukebox machines in the United States.
If you got a problem, I don't care what it is. You need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help.
Number 5.
Welcome back. The Sound of Philadelphia for the Love of Money. Number 5, the OJs.
Some people really need it. Look at me on. Do things, bad things.
Recorded at Sigma Sound Studios in Philadelphia, the band added effects to the background vocals as well, creating a reverse echo where the echo precedes the vocal. Something Jimmy Page did on a few Zeppelin tracks, including Whole Lotta Love, Zeppelin 2.
Number 4.
Number 4. She's got electric boots and a mohair suit. and you better ask Candy and Ronnie if they've seen him yet. Here's Elton John with Bennie and the Jets. Bennie is a female character Elton has described as a sci-fi rock goddess. The frontwoman of a futuristic band who is evidently into mohair. She always looks good with the little grease in her hair and those electric boots.
Dr. Elton did not think this would be a hit. He was shocked when it went to number 1 in America. John claims he rarely knows which of his songs will be hits.
Reg, Billy, John Lord, Bruce Hornsby, Bob Seger, Billy Preston, Ian Stewart. Who's your favorite keyboard player?
We want this to be as interactive as possible. Please leave a comment. Vote for your favorite band logos on Logo Madness, or try and stump the panel with your mystery rocker clues. Maybe sometime soon you'll be featured on a future Quick Spin to the Past. Now back to Dr. Robert.
From Southern California by way of the UK, let's bring on Nigel. What's your favorite part about Quickspin?
Well, to be honest, my mate from Birmingham had told me about this bloke called Jaime and the tales he spins. I managed to tune in and I really liked it, so I'm still with the program.
I always say Jaime's the funny one. So Nigel, clue us in on today's mystery rocker.
Formed back in England in 1970, this group called themselves Smile for settling on a much more majestic moniker. So, who is today's mystery rocker?
While we ponder Nigel's clues, back to the countdown.
Number 3.
Here's a song about a group that just can't sit still. Paul McCartney and the Wings, Band on the Run. Lyrically, the song starts from a metaphorical prison.
Stuck inside these four walls, searching everyone for the band on the run.
During a lengthy meeting with executives at Apple Records, George Harrison complained, "If I ever get out of this house." McCartney remembered the line and used it years later in this song. Asked if this was a reference to Wings escaping from the Beatles, he replied, "Sort of, yeah. I think most bands on tour are on the run." Do you have a few of those songs that every time you hear just kind of brightens your day, puts you in a better mood? Yeah, I got a few.
Number 2.
From one space cowboy to another, and nobody calls him Maurice. Nobody. Here's the Steve Miller Band with the Joker.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Some people call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the pompatus of love.
The greatest pickup line of all time might just be, "I really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey."
I really love your peaches, want to shake your...
Well, that part came from Lovey-Dovey by the R&B group The Clovers. Did you know Boz Scaggs was on the first 3 Steve Miller Band albums? And Paul McCartney filled in as a drummer on Book of Dreams.
Quick Spins bonus segment.
Jaime's Unsung Track. In early 1974, this song hit the U.S. airwaves, charting top 10 in 8 different countries, including the band's home country, the Netherlands. Brenda Lee's Coming On Strong. Here's Golden Earring with Radar Love.
I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. We've got a wave in the air. Radar love.
Before you could send a text message or call someone in their car, there was no way to communicate to a driver, unless you had a certain telepathic love that could convey from a distance your desire to be with that person, something you might call radar love. In this song, the guy has been driving all night but keeps pushing the pedal because he just knows that his baby wants him home. Unfortunately, he's a reckless driver and dies in a crash just before reaching his destination. One more radar lover gone. Coming On Strong is a reference to the 1966 Brenda Lee song, Coming On Strong, which made number 11 in the U.S.
Coming on strong. Coming on strong.
Riff Raff.
The riff of the year, Aerosmith. Same old song and dance. Dr. Roberts' honorable mention.
We had fun, we had seasons in
If you said Queen is today's mystery rocker, you'd be right on the money. Freddie Mercury sure can turn a phrase. And here is Queen, the #1 song of 1974 with Killer Queen. And she's dynamite with a laser beam.
She's a killer queen, got bad agility.
The first single from Queen's third album, Sheer Heart Attack. Killer Queen was their first song to chart outside of the UK.
She keeps a Moet shadow in a pretty cabinet.
Brian May once told Q Magazine, this is a perfect pop record
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
and one of Freddie's greatest. Beautifully constructed and one of the solos I'm most proud of. In what country was Freddie Mercury born? And what's his real name? Drop a comment. Thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait to see you on a future quick spin to the past. Until then, music is a doctor. I just play one on the X.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Wait. One more thing. When on I Heard It on the X, check out the community page. That section is also known as Posts. It has music-related polls that you can vote and voice your opinion.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.
I Heard It on the X.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
All right, Elvis has left the building.
Thanks for watching. Tell them you heard it on the X.